Most people think of crystal clear water, cruise ships, and big all-inclusive resorts when they think of Nassau and Paradise Island. I get it, this part of the Bahamas has truly incredible hotels and gorgeous beaches. It's also one of the busiest cruise ports in the world, welcoming a record 5.6 million cruise travelers in 2024 alone. But most of these visitors never leave the port or their resort. And when you don't step beyond those walls, you're missing the real magic of New Providence Island. The food, the culture, the people, the history, and all of the incredible things to eat, see, and do. So subscribe to join us as we explore the other side of Nassau and Paradise Island to help you experience the Bahamas like never before.
The Commonwealth of the Bahamas includes more than 3,100 islands and keys, but only around 30 of those are actually inhabited. New Providence is home to the Bahamian capital city of Nassau and is the country's most populated island. Nassau is well connected with an easy-to-navigate international airport. After grabbing your bags and getting through passport control, you can pick up a rental car, grab a taxi, or meet your hired private car or bus for larger groups. Since the island is only about 83 square miles, you can get to pretty much any destination in under 30 minutes from here. Many visitors head straight to massive all-inclusive resorts, Atlantis on Paradise Island, or Sandals, or Baha on Cable Beach. But this trip, we decided to stay at the historic British Colonial Hotel.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
Just a short walk from the cruise port and downtown. The hotel has great amenities, including a private beach, relaxing pool, and tons of charm. Built in 1924, it was the first luxury hotel in Nassau and has been welcoming guests for over 100 years. It even served as an intelligence hub in World War II and a filming location for the James Bond movie Never Say Never Again in the 1980s.
You know, I'm a simple girl. I don't need much in life to be happy. I'm in heaven. I'm drinking something fruity and delicious. This is a spot.
The British Colonial has everything you'd need so you never want to leave. 3 restaurants including a casual sushi and noodle spot, a beautiful martini and cocktail bar, as well as the Mahogany Club, an upscale Bahamian restaurant that puts a modern spin on traditional dishes. We started with herb Johnny cakes that were absolutely incredible. Then tuna and grits, a new take on a classic Bahamian breakfast. Next was pea and steamed beef dumpling soup, traditionally made with pigeon peas, spices, salted meats, and veggies.
So much flavor. I could eat this every day.
To finish, we ordered local red snapper with peas and grits, plus short ribs with macaroni croquettes and a glaze made from the Bahamian drink Vitamalt.
Ah, that's good. This is not your normal dessert board here. They have 2 beautiful cakes that you can order, but we ended up getting a specialty from one of the pastry chefs that came here and showcased some of his amazing work. What a great introduction to Bahamian food. This has all been fantastic.
But we didn't come to Nassau just to hang out at the resort. We're here to explore the island, so our first day takes us across New Providence to Clifton Heritage National Park.
Welcome to Clifton Heritage. This is Clifton Heritage National Park. It's been around about over 1,000 years. Property here used to be over 1,200 acres, now down to 208 acres. 3 civilizations used to live here. 1 was the indigenous Lucayans, 2 was the Europeans, and 3 was the Africans. We do have snorkel site where we have the world's largest underwater sculpture. Welcome to the beautiful Clifton Heritage.
Wow, 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 wow. This is incredible. It is like picture perfect, pristine, unspoiled beauty. And this park is so cool. There's cats all over the island. It's like paradise. Orange peel, so cute. This one goes kayaking with them out there. Yeah, he just hops right on the kayak. He says it's the only cat that does it. Oh, hi. Okay, orange peel, we're gonna go snorkeling.
We booked a guided snorkeling tour so we could hit all the spots without stressing about where to go, but you can absolutely snorkel on your own if you have your own gear. The sculptures were placed here as an underwater art exhibit and create shelter for marine life. You can often see sea turtles, eagle rays, and sometimes sharks. When you visit, consider this your friendly reminder to wear reef-safe protection, ideally a sun shirt over sunscreen, and leave no trace when you're in the ocean exploring. Give the sea life plenty of space so we can help protect this incredible place for generations to come.
When you're done snorkeling and relaxing by the beach, head over to the historical trail to see sites like the Banana Hole, a natural cave formation the indigenous used for centuries for ceremonies and shelter from storms.
This is so cool. The cave goes all the way back.
Further along the trail, you'll find the remnants of a village for the enslaved, established by the Loyalists in the 18th century.
This has been a fantastic stop. I'm so glad we made the effort to come here because it is on the other side of the island, about 30 minutes drive away from like downtown Nassau, where all the big tourist hotels and things are, but it is so worth coming here. The snorkeling experience was a 10 out of 10. We had so much fun. The water was incredible. Seeing all the statues underwater was epic. And you can hang out on the beaches as long as you want. And there were several secluded beaches that you could visit, not just the one in front of the snorkeling area. And I also recommend doing the heritage tour because we're walking through the historical area, but we don't really have the context of the history of this place. And there's so much history here. Don't miss this. It's amazing.
After all that swimming, we were starved. So we headed back towards downtown to visit Arawak Key, home to Nassau's famous fish fry. This area is packed with restaurants serving the fresh catch of the day and delicious conch salads. It is the spot to come for locals and visitors alike, looking for an affordable, tasty meal.
Oh yeah, baby. It's a guava daiquiri. The saga of tropical drinks continues. I mean, it's like all you want to do when you're around beautiful beaches like this. It's what the doctor ordered. We came to Drifters. We've gotten a slew of different things to eat today, and I am pumped.
We started with conch fritters, a must order in the Bahamas.
These are great. Loves a hot bite. They're a little bit sweet, very dense, almost like a thick donut batter. And then the sauce is a little bit spicy. And the conch is a very soft, subtle flavor.
Next is a filleted snapper stuffed with seafood and Johnny cake, served with rice and peas and mac and cheese.
I love that macaroni is so popular here. They do their macaroni and cheese right. Oh my God, it's so flavorful and good. Their peas, I think they're pigeon peas. I love everything that is included though so far. The soup, the rice and peas. We had something this morning that was a stew based on that. Oh my God. You got onion, pepper, some type of really nice heat spice, and stuffed with beautiful fish, that Johnny cake sweetness. And of course, the fish is fantastic. This is incredible.
And because we're gluttonous and in the Bahamas, we finished with the tropical conch salad.
Do you think we ordered enough? I did not realize it was going to be this big of a portion, but everyone told us this is what you come for, the conch salad. Beautiful chunks of conch, sliced up with onion, lots of lime. This one has pineapple and mango. It's like a ceviche, but they use conch, which is a huge shell native to this area and a lot of the islands in the Caribbean. The flavor of it as a whole is so beautiful. Tropical is the perfect description of it. The conch has a unique texture on its own. It's very chewy, since it's like a big mussel. It has a bite to it that I could see could be off-putting to some people, but it doesn't itself have much flavor. This is a very refreshing salad. I honestly knew nothing about Bahamian food coming into this trip. I have had your jerk chicken, things like that before, but not really authentic, true versions of anything. And I have been blown away. It has all been so good. Flavorful, affordable, particularly when you come out of that hotel zone. The prices for restaurants go down dramatically, and this has just been a great dining experience. And it's only a 20-minute walk from our hotel. Don't miss this. I feel like I'm saying that for all the places we go, but don't miss it.
A quick refresh at the hotel, and we're headed into downtown Nassau for some art and culture at the National Art Gallery of the Bahamas. It houses the largest collection of Bahamian artwork, with over 500 pieces on display, illustrating Bahamian independence, social change, and the country's current cultural and economic complexities. We visited a lot of art museums in our travels, and this one was truly a highlight, asking really important and controversial questions through incredible and varied styles of work.
We also recommend stopping by the Junkanoo Edu Center just around the corner to get an intimate look at what it takes to make Bahamas' biggest celebration come to life from Boxing Day to New Year's Day every year. The enslaved were only given a few brief days off each year, so they used this time to gather, honor their heritage, and for a short period, transcend the toil of life on the plantation. The parade, which still draws on influences from various African countries in its instruments, dances, and the incredibly detailed costumes that were originally made from materials people had access to. Today, Junkanoo is a massive celebration that takes months of dedication, practice, and creativity. And seeing the work up close gives you a whole new appreciation for a festival that means so much to the Bahamians and leaves such a big impression on anyone lucky enough to witness it.
The next morning, we stopped at the new Duff, a spot that started out as a food truck raising money for family medical bills and now has its own storefront just a few minutes from downtown.
Oh my God, we ordered way too much food. They're known for a special Bahamian dessert called the Guava Duff.
The dessert originates from a Scottish dumpling brought over during the colonial era. But in the Bahamas, it's been transformed into a steamed pastry filled with fresh guava and smothered with a warm rum or brandy custard.
That is rich. It's very sweet, but you also get a lot of like spice in there. A lot of spice in there. Allspice, for sure cinnamon. It's very complex, but bright. Amazing. It's very sweet though. They also serve breakfast, French toast that looks absolutely extravagant. They have these beautiful bao buns and they have all these different fillings you can get in them. The curry goat is fantastic. So flavorful, very tender. And the bun, it melts in your mouth. They're also known for their teas. Here in the Bahamas, they use a lot of medicinal teas and they're taught in school how different plants, fruits, vegetables, and herbs can actually help your body. They went with a hibiscus tea and a turmeric latte, but they had a bunch of exotic ones too, like soursop and fever grass. So definitely get adventurous when you come here.
We needed to walk off that massive breakfast, so we headed to the Queen's Staircase.
This is so beautiful. It's like a lush little oasis in here. We're heading up to one of the most popular places in Nassau, which is the Queen's Staircase. It's a very quick walk from the cruise port, so it's a very popular daytime activity, but it has a lot of history here and it feels so different from the rest of the island so far.
Hand chiseled by the enslaved inside the remnants of an old stone quarry, it was a strategic connection point for the forts built by the British to fortify the city during pirate attacks and invasions during the 19th century.
64 steps. It used to be 66. Whew. Not too bad, but I think I have covered my stair steppers for the day. It's a very quick visit. It's a small site, but it is well worth it. So beautiful.
At this point, it had been no less than 12 hours since our last cocktail, which in the Bahamas is like a daily requirement. So we headed to John Watlings Distillery in downtown Nassau.
I'm going for the big one. What a welcome. Pina colada with a little bit of rum. Oh, that's good. Very good. I got a passion fruit daiquiri, I guess, but it is melting at lightning speed. It is very hot and humid. This is about to enter its like nicest season where it's just a little bit cooler. It's peak tourism time as well. And then about May to October is hurricane season. It's super hot. So be prepared for heat, humidity, no matter when you're coming, but the winter months are definitely a little bit fresher. This is one of the more popular things to do in Nassau. Again, it's not a far walk from the cruise ports, so it's very popular for large group tours coming from the cruise area. A lot of food tours come here as well, so if you want to book this, I highly encourage you booking it in advance because you definitely want to be able to get one of the guided tours. We're doing a really cool mixology experience today, and we get to fire a cannon. I didn't know that was in our cards for this trip, but it is. I'm nervous.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Thank you. That was so fun. Felt very powerful.
Fire starter.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. I'm buzzing. That was so much fun. I can't believe I just set off a cannon.
Opened in 2013, John Watlings is a fairly young distillery, housed inside the historic Buena Vista estate, which dates back to 1789. The mixology class began with an explanation of their rum-making process, which is sugarcane molasses imported from neighboring British Caribbean islands, fermented, then distilled in a pot or column still. The rum is then finished in bourbon, sherry, or cognac barrels. Next was the fun part,
Apron time.
making 3 of their signature cocktails.
How does anyone do anything but dance when the music comes on?
As someone with basically zero bartending experience, I was very grateful they made this class ridiculously easy.
Fantastic teacher. The skills came through. This is delicious.
Everything's pre-measured, they walk you through each step, and you get breaks to actually enjoy each drink in between. And when the bell rings, you know class is back in session.
Apricots. That's probably good. I feel good about that. I don't know why. I feel like I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Always wanted to use one. Last drink of the class, an Old Bahamian. This was really fun. I've never done anything like this before on any of the distillery tours we've done. So this was like a nice change up to the standard distillery experience. And the drinks have been fantastic. Although I will say 3 drinks plus a complimentary one to start. We are having a good time in the Bahamas. That's what I'll say.
We decided to explore a bit of downtown Nassau. This area is definitely more on the touristic side thanks to its proximity to the cruise port, but that makes it great for shopping, museums, and charming historic plazas along Bay Street, which is also where the Junkanoo Parade takes place each year. If you're looking for souvenirs, stop at the historic Straw Market, known for locally made crafts, especially woven goods like baskets, purses, and hats. From there, don't miss a stop in Christ Church Angelic Cathedral, the first church in the Bahamas dating back to 1670. Once the rum buzz evaporated, we needed food, so we headed towards Cable Beach for a meal at the Sunset Beach Club.
We were a bit early for the restaurant's famous sunset, but honestly, the food is worth coming here at any hour. The menu is Caribbean fusion with plates like fried fish bites, a jerk pulled pork sandwich, and a must-order conch chowder that comes in the creamiest broth loaded with huge chunks of conch.
I actually like the conch this way a lot more tender than it is inside of like the fresh conch salad. There's nothing wrong with that texture either, but man, this is something different and I'm enjoying this a lot.
After, we make a short drive to the Sandy Port area for cocktails at Vivants. Wine bar and liquor store by day with a curated selection of spirits with speakeasy vibes at night in the most beautifully decorated tropical bar. Their focus is on creative craft cocktails that captures and elevates the essence of the Bahamas with balanced flavors and playful ingredients.
This drink is stunning. I don't even want to drink it. It's so beautiful. I mean, I did order it to drink though. Very, very good.
This is a reimagined Sky Juice or Gully Wash, which is another one of the quick and boozies anywhere else on the island. So well balanced, like slightly sweet. This is tasty.
I love that they're offering a different take on the cocktail scene here because in the Bahamas, a lot of people just want quick frozen drinks, punches, something that they can take to the beach. And this is taking a completely different approach. They're bringing sophistication, creativity to the cocktail scene, and this space here is. This is about 15 minutes from our hotel downtown, but it was well worth coming here. I'm loving it. Loving it.
On our last day, we planned to do a day trip to Pearl Island, a small, quiet spot known for snorkeling and pristine beaches. But the weather had other plans. Even Paradise has bad weather days. But definitely add a day trip like this to your itinerary. These small islands really are a huge part of what makes the Bahamas so special. So we made the most of the chilly, windy day by having one last incredible meal at the Grand Hyatt Baha Resort. Most all-inclusive resorts like Atlantis charge non-resort guests a day pass fee to visit. But Baha Mar allows you to come to the resort to dine at any of their bars or restaurants or to enjoy the casino for free.
We made reservations at Marcus Fish and Chop House, an upscale option for a special meal, and the latest concept from renowned chef Marcus Samuelson. We cannot say no to freshly baked cornbread and followed that up with baked Brussels sprouts topped with Parmesan. For our main course, we ordered a seafood pasta with massive chunks of lobster, but the mouth-watering showstopper was the lobster mac and cheese. Do not dine here without tasting this dish.
It doesn't get more decadent than lobster mac and cheese. It has the island flavor. So it's not just your basic mac and cheese. Super creamy. Yes.
A visit to Baha Mar is not complete without catching a show at the Jazz Club from multi-award winning musical legend Jon Batiste. Inspired by the jazz clubs in New Orleans where John was born and raised, but taken to a new level with an incredible house band jamming in a chic and inviting venue. For us, it was the perfect ending to an incredible trip to Nassau and Paradise Island.
I just want to get married. I just got a brain freeze though, hang on. We find ourselves at Drifters. This music is so loud, I don't know if any of this is gonna come out. They had very exotic ones as well, a soursop and beaver grass.